What's up everybody? How you guys doing? First of all, a huge thanks to each one of you for showing a tremendous support on the last 3 videos. I'll be very honest while saying this that I didn't expect this much. Your support made me create this last part of the journey where I have covered the last 3 days of our trip into a single video. If you have enjoyed the last 3 videos, I'm sure you will enjoy this video as well. I'll take you through the beauty of Himalayas along with me for the next few minutes. If you have seen the last 2 videos, we spent last night beside Kara Lake. This spectacular lake is situated high up in the Himalayas, somewhere in the middle of Bhaba and Pin Valley. We took a dip in the holy Kara Lake and started hiking towards Phutsirang. After crossing multiple streams by now, we felt like we are done with the river crossings and hoped not to get any more. What we were not aware was that the hardest was yet to come. As soon as we left from Kara, multiple streams of Bhava river awaited us. It looks very appealing on the vlogs to cross a glacier river, although it's a whole different story when you do it bare feet. The loose gravel below your feet erodes and makes it hard to find traction. The snow-cold water freezes your feet, and by the time you reach the middle of the river, your feet are numb, making it very difficult for you to stay calm. Most of the people panic and try to rush towards the bank. But don't do that. Do not panic. Panicking in such a situation can make you fall down, and even if you don't get swept away, you surely will be left with an injury and all belongings drenched. Always keep in mind that medical help is far away and make decisions accordingly. After crossing the streams, we began to climb the highland slopes blossoming with flowers of various colors. As we moved, the terrain kept transitioning. The valley got narrower and trails also got a bit smaller. Well, that is the beauty of this trek, isn't it? You wake up surrounded by a different terrain every single day. Some patches of snow started to appear now. Well, easy so far. We are walking on a glacier. Try to show you. This is a huge glacier. So, if you can see, the river is flowing below the glacier. And it goes all the way there. So this is all in one piece. So here somewhere is Bhaba Pass, Bhaba Pass, and Phutsirang campsite should be somewhere here. Finally, here we go. Enough of trekking for the day. We are always obsessed with finding the most exotic campsites. Camping beside such a calm river is icing on the cake. ये हमारा स्विमिंग पूल है गल के लिए. This is our campsite at Phutsirang. This was one of the best camping experiences I ever had. Sleeping in a tent just beside a river is so delightful. While living in metro cities, I keep dreaming about it.
Good morning guys, it's day 4 and we have started early from Phutsirang. So it's like 6 a.m. and you can see guys behind me. So we have to cross this pass. Somewhere here is the pass. So this is the spot where we camped. Yeah, this one.
This particular day while climbing up towards the pass was the hardest. The hike tested our endurance. Unstable trails, harsh weather, falling boulders, lack of water, and whatnot. Everything was working against us. I remember an incident when Mohit and I escaped death. It still gives me goosebumps whenever I recall that incident. A huge boulder weighing roughly about 50 kilograms came flying towards us while we were taking a refreshment break and hit exactly the rock where we were sitting. Had it not been the friend who literally shouted and alarmed us at the right moment, I wouldn't have been here narrating this story to you. We jumped instinctively on hearing the deadly noise without realizing what happened. Still, it was a very close deal and we were numb for about 5 minutes after the incident. Unable to understand who saved us, the friend who shouted, our instincts, or God. But lessons learned. Never sit together closely at the same place while resting. Sit randomly facing different directions and always be alert.
It's day 4 and we are very close to the Bhaba pass. So we have taken a break on the way. So we are running out of water and we are trying to melt some snow. Yeah.
As you go up high, the air becomes thinner and you will feel the shortness of breath. We did not have sufficient water and we were not sure how far we can manage without water. So we decided to melt some snow.
People are waiting for water. Walking on the snow. We crossed this huge glacier and still we are on the midway. So it's bright sunny day and snow is melting, so it's getting difficult to walk on the snow. and there are small lakes which are formed during the day, and again they freeze completely in the night. So these small lakes actually freeze during the night time, and because it's a bright sunny day, so you can see. This is Bhaba Pass, this point exactly, and this side it's Pin Valley. Welcome to Spiti. The terrain completely changes here. अब हमें उतना ही डिसेंड करना है. अब मुश्किल होगा यार, पैर धंस रहे हैं. And there are so many footprints of animals here. Wild animals mostly.
Finally, we climbed all the way up to the pass successfully, and it was the time for a celebration. Though it was exhausting, we were happy that we reached the top with almost no injuries. The day isn't over yet. We have to descend the mountain on the other side as much as we have ascended. And we haven't even traveled half of the distance for the day. But no worries, we found the best way to travel faster than just walking. These slopes covered with tons of snow helped us slide down for about 2 kilometers within no time.
बहुत पीछे रह गए. So the hardest part of the trek is over. Walking on the Spiti terrain.
Although it doesn't look crazy, it's not a very good idea to walk on these glaciers which are formed of the water streams coming from higher altitudes. These glaciers melt during the day and they can collapse at any time, so be careful while walking over them. You would not want to fall into the stream flowing beneath it, so while crossing, you need to make sure of every step that you're taking.
Good morning. This is the day 5 and we have just started our journey, leaving our campsite behind. So as soon as we started this trek today, we found a good bridge here. ले रहे हैं यहाँ पे। अब मुद गाँव ज़्यादा दूर नहीं है, तो यहाँ पे सब लोग चिल कर रहे हैं थोड़ा।
After hiking for a few more kilometers, we could see signs of human habitation around. We were able to see the magnificent Mud village from a distance, and the view kept getting better and better as we approached.
So we are very close to Mud village now. This is how Mud village looks.
Mud is a small village situated in Spiti valley on the bank of Pin river. It is well connected with Kaza by road. It also happens to be the village where the infamous Pin Parvati trek ends. The village has a small population and most of the people are into farming. There are a handful of cafes and homestays in the village, so next time when you plan a trip to Spiti Valley, add it to your itinerary. We are almost there, and this hanging bridge over the Pin River was the final adventurous thing. Well, you can call it a yummy dessert after a delicious meal.
Oh my god! ओए इलामत! ओए नहीं मेरा बैलेंस नहीं, मेरे पास मैंने ये पकड़ा हुआ क्या? मुझे डरेगा यहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा। और आज जुलाम अच्छे सेंटर में। The final ascent to Mud village after crossing this bridge, and we are exhausted now. This final steep seems too hard.
With this, our 6 days of marvelous journey comes to an end. It was not just a trek, it was a journey filled with emotions. Wilderness was our home for a week. We worked as a team, we assisted each other, we spent beautiful moments together. By now, we had started to look like homeless people, but somehow we were enjoying it. The feeling of the trek getting over was not good, and I could sense it amongst each one of us. We boarded the taxi to Kaza with mixed feelings, but a part of my heart stayed there.